I'm Lorraine Francis with Cadiz Collaboration, and we met so many great vendors and friends. And I'm here with Margaret with IAP, which they do beautiful stuff. And I think we just want to talk about how you've built an amazing company over the years, and how long you've been in business.
Since 1975.
1975. That's
so,
awesome. That's
awesome.
Right.
We have been working with all the premium clients.
And I know probably the history. You came in first doing ceramics that you brought in from China.
Right. And then we also did all the museum reproductions.
And
then about 25 years ago we went into fiberglass.
Yeah.
And so,
which is also really important because so many planters are so heavy, and the weight, and really coming in with a new material a long time ago to solve a lot of issues for our hoteliers.
And more important, what we are trying to do is make trash containers.
I know.
Not so trashy.
Exactly. I know. We just opened up a hotel in Austin, and we didn't pick the trash cans, and I don't like them.
Right. You should be.
I know.
But I think it's also great to meet Christopher. He's the designer of the products.
Okay.
And,
let's walk over.
Let's walk over.
Yeah. Good.
And so,
so
in the meantime,
so you have the trash, but you also have, obviously it's a show floor, so you have a
lot of planters.
Yeah, a lot of planters.
We really specialize in planters, and they're also good for indoors, outdoors.
Okay.
Regardless of the weather, the element, and so and so that's why it's exciting because most products on the market are not durable.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I think it's the beauty of I think we talk about, and people don't know because residential, they just think it's the same as hospitality, and the reality of how you have to test things so they are durable, they last a long time, and you have those cool planters that have the water inside them, the technology.
Right, the technology of a self-irrigation system.
Yes.
And this way you don't have to water the plants very often.
Because a lot of times we think about putting plants in later and we didn't put the spigot, and who's going to water them and how they're going to take care of. So that was actually really great.
And also messy.
They're messy. That's good.
I think what we really do special that no one else does is the metal fusion.
Okay.
So this is actually bronze, the bronze metal fused to fiberglass.
Gotcha.
Christopher, you can...
So I'm Lorraine with Cadiz, and we're doing a small, quick video about kind of what's going on in the industry. And Margaret said that you are the designer.
Yeah,
so I'm just going to click this on.
Okay.
We're live. We're just rolling.
Oh, okay, you're live. Okay, that's awesome.
Very good. But I'm an architect designer. I've known Margaret for a long time. I've been in this for a while.
Right.
And we did an article with her on Cadiz Explore a few years ago, and your company.
Okay,
and I think it's people don't know how important design is. And
for trash cans.
Yeah, and I was just talking about we didn't get to pick the trash cans that just got into our new hotel.
Yeah.
And they're terrible. So I'm going to kind of see how to correct that.
Okay.
So what kind of pushes you with design right now? What's kind of your inspiration to keep costs down, to make things durable, to have high quality, form and function?
Yeah, obviously trash containers are functional, right? So people always want to we need to design from the inside out, which is hard to do, oftentimes because of scale. And so the hard part is actually making the trash container attractive at that point.
Exactly.
In terms of inspiration, there's a little mid-century in there where you geometrics. And we're also always trying to perfect the finishes and offer something new, you know? So trash cans are a challenge, especially rain covers and things like that, because it's so difficult to make them attractive.
Right. So this has the rain cover and then it has a flip.
Yeah, this is a prototype. It's only been out for a week. It literally just got off the truck.
Yeah.
And we're also playing around with new tops where they're all stainless.
Yeah.
And as you can see, this is kind of a cantilever.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a counterbalanced weight. And so we're starting to integrate that in some of our trash containers.
Good.
People don't like to often look inside of a container and see the trash. And also people are concerned about rain and they don't want water in the container.
So what's kind of going on here?
This will make a good towel bin, but obviously this would be in a covered area.
Okay.
Ideally.
Yeah.
But we're also working on a rain top for that, so we're always trying to come up with solutions on all the containers we make.
Right. No, and your quality, you can just feel the quality on this, the thickness, and you have put so much thought in that. Really makes your company stand out a lot of lower end planters and trash cans and stuff like that.
Yeah, people call us the Cadillac of Containers. I didn't coin that phrase. It was just what they came up with.
Yeah.
But one of our key points is our finishes. And that's how we really stand out is we're bonding metals to fiberglass.
Yeah.
So this is an example of the bronze.
Okay.
And so what we do is we take the metal in the powder form and we chemically bond it.
Okay.
It's a multi-step process to where it's then sanded and polished, but the benefit is it's got UV, scratch, graffiti resistance. We even have clients that will have cigarette burns can be polished out.
Okay.
So. Well,
and this would do well in actually saltwater climate, because I feel like we're always dealing with that extra little hit on saltwater climate. This exterior furniture is
absolutely. It does. That's where it really excels. Is by Oceanside. On my last show in HD in Las Vegas, a client came by in Key West and he has property out there that he's had bronze containers for 2 decades.
Okay.
And he said the finish still looks like new.
Yeah.
But he's changing the containers because he's just tired of looking at them after 20 years.
Exactly. So that's awesome.
So a lot of the form and function plays hand in hand with our containers.
Good. Well, thanks for sharing with us, because we're really just talking about all the different, so many things go into making a hotel, and just down to the trash and how things get picked, and having it wear well. It's just really important to people to understand how it is to make a hotel. It really takes a lot. It takes a village.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the one thing is that we're the only company that I know that really designs all their containers for hospitality.
Yeah.
Most other containers are brought in from other industries and they're scaled incorrectly.
Yeah, exactly. That's a scale issue. Is really typical. Yeah, that's really hard one.
And they flow with the
even order
containers.
Accessories. It's you can't get them from just online.
Right. Yeah. You can't go to Amazon.
Exactly. People forget that. Good. Well, thank you so much.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by.